Hello everyone, I am the Timeline Man, and this is a game that I didn't play on release because it was out before I was born. However, I did play it a few years ago, but I have yet to beat it. I've played the first half a good few times. Alright. I am playing this while also on stream. So, that's what that means to you. I forgot to pull up a guide. 1 second. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, this is being played on the Sega Genesis Classics collection, which is technically free, but like you can get this game itself for 99 cents off of Steam. So, let's start. We're going to go with the regular name for the protagonist. I know that makes me sound kind of boring, but it's 4 characters. If I wanted to put in my own name, it would be Time. Alright. I'm haunted by nightmares every night. A young girl is battling a giant demon. I am close by, but I can't move or speak. All I can do is watch while the demon keeps striking at the girl. Just as she is fighting for her life, I awake. I awake in my room, dimly lit by the early dawn. I am filled with an incredible sadness and fear. I am Rolf, an agent here in Paseo, the capital of Mota. I shake my head as if to scatter the remnants of the dream. I have no time to worry like a child about nightmares in this modern age, especially with the mother brain planning and controlling all aspects of the environment. I open the window, take a deep breath of fresh air. It seems to wash away the bad feelings left by my dream. And like that, we're out here in Paseo, capital of Mota. Good morning, Rolf. How are you? Almost 2 years have passed since you started working for me, the commander of Mota. What I am going to ask you to do will be the toughest job you will ever have done, but it is vital to the future of Mota. As you know, Algo has been brought up by Mother Brain. My work as a commander has been to smoothly promote the plans of Mother Brain. I had believed that Mother Brain never makes mistakes, but those monsters all over Mota are just too much. We must find out by ourselves why those monsters were born, and how to bring them under control. Rolf, your mission is to go to the Biosystems lab and get the recorder. If we look into the data, we can figure out how the Biosystems lab ended up making those monsters. Rolf, I hope from the bottom of my heart that you come back safely with the recorder. We'll see each other again. Easy enough, right? And we get back here. After going home and preparing for the trip, Nye seemed worried. Who is Nye? The first Newman. If you've played PSO2, you'll know Newmans by their ears here. By these fancy. Okay, my mouse doesn't get to exist, I guess. But yeah, she's really good with magic and all that. Yay. I have to leave for a while. Nye stared at me for a moment. I remembered when we first met, she looked at me in just the same way. And that was 7 months ago, because she was the product of a mixture of human cells and those of a biomonster. She was an outcast from society. You were still small when we first met, but now you can take care of yourself. I'm going on a dangerous journey, too dangerous for you. I worry about you like you were my sister. Still, Nye stood in the doorway to keep me from leaving. Please, Rolf, take me with you. I'll do anything for you. I took my sack and started to go, but Nye still blocked the way. I had no choice. I decided to let her come with me. Now, he talks about having this whole, like, sack thing, which apparently has a knife in it, because he has no items. And neither does Nai. She doesn't even have a weapon. Like, I don't know what's in this sack of his. Alright. Alright, rules of RPGs. Talk to everyone you meet. Whoops. 1 second. I gotta figure out. Okay. Sorry, this is a different control scheme than I'm used to. I played this on the Nintendo Switch, not the PC, not with a Cytec P220 with digital throttle. My dad is just goofing off every day. He says he can live without working. Yes. Mother Brain seems to be doing that. Now, about the intro, the girl fighting for her life against a demon. That is, as far as I can tell, a reference to Phantasy Star 1, which I don't have, and if I did have, we would be starting Let's Plays again with that. Basically, Phantasy Star 1 happens, then there's a bunch of years, and also, the reason why Mother Brain's so important to the people of Mota is that Mota was a desert planet in Phantasy Star 1. Now it has all this, obviously you can see all this greenery. If there's something you would like to know about Mota, you should go to the library at the Central Tower. Thank you, I might do that. Alright. So what you're going to want to do first... Whoops. You're going to go in here. I'm saying this as you, because I'm also kind of making this like a video guide. Because when I looked up video guides, they were all from 8 years ago. What you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to buy steel bar for Nai. Nai can only wield bar weapons. And you want 2 of them. That way she can attack. And they don't add cumulatively. Instead what this allows her to do is it allows her to attack twice. Once with each weapon. Later, Ace. So we're going to go down here to EQP, or equip. Why it doesn't say equip, I don't know. It has enough letters. Alright, so we're going to equip 1 in the right hand, and 1 in the left hand. Easy enough. Alright, so this is items, this is how you can check your state and change your order of party members. This is for techniques, which I believe Nai has rest. Which is not resurrection. It's resta, or healing. Rolf doesn't have anything because he's an idiot. Alright, let's talk to more people. Maybe you should go back home when you get to a strange town. There might be someone strange who comes looking for you. That's an oddly specific piece of advice, but a valid one. After you get to a new town, there will be a new party member. Sometimes multiple. I don't know if that was just because I did things out of order. Alright. So now what we're going to want to do... Alright. So we're going to want to leave from here. Now, welcome to the open world. Why can I still hear the ambience of the emulator? That's weird. So we're going to go through here. Whoops. This emulator usually has a speed up function, but I didn't have enough buttons on the controller. Alright, so, the Biosystems Lab is over to the west. What we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to get to a town over here. Alright, here's our first enemies. The Mosquito and Fire Ant. So the way this game works is that you go down here to Stigi, or Strategy, and you make orders. Rolf is really only good for attacking right now. So, and then you press fight, and then they just go through all the turns. Yeah, that's how it goes. You don't control what they target, except for enemy type. It's not a specific enemy. Simple enough. And what I'm trying to do is I'm going to attempt to get to the next town. This is important because then we can get a third party member, which is just a vastly important thing to do. We're just going to try this. I think we can make it through this and not die. I think. Yeah. Alright. Alright. There it is. A new town. Alright. I should probably explain what all these buildings are as well. Also, you can see this place has been wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Alright. So this place here is the cloning facility. Yeah, basically we're all immortal by using this. However, we already have everyone. Whoops. That's the start button. That's another weapons store. We've already been in one of those. These are all houses, like people's houses. This is the teleporting room. You can teleport back to Paseo, and once you're from Paseo, you can go here. Basically, it's a warp station from where you've been to where you're going. Alright, well, what we're looking for is a hospital, which should be up here. Yes. We're going to want some healing. 20 Masada to heal us both. Alright. Does anyone else need to be cured? No. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording, and I will be right back after I've gotten back to Paseo. Okay, so now that we're back in Paseo, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go back to our house, which, if you can remember, is down in the southern end. It's just over here, because that's the central tower where we spoke to our boss. Alright, there's a knock at the door. Sorry to intrude, but I have heard that Rolf and I are trying to solve the mystery of the biomonsters. I am a professional biomonster hunter. I have little talent, except that I am good with a gun. My name is Rudo, which is short for Rudolf Steiner. Maybe you think you know a better name for me? This is where I'm going to let anyone who's in the stream participate if they want to.
Can I just say something?
Do you have a better name for Rudolf?
I don't know, but he sounds just stereotypically American.
But his name is Rudolf Steiner. He's German. Marth? So you want me to no, Rudo is the blonde guy. This guy over here is Rolf. If you can come up, if anyone wants to come up with a better name. Unless you really want me to name Blondie Marth. Just remember I think we have a 4-character limit? Mart. I think it's a 4-character limit. Let's see if I can put in... Yeah, no, it's 4-character limit. We could do what he's called in the anime. In the animation of the original Fire Emblem, they call him Mars. We're gonna call him Mars. Yes, alright. So welcome our new party member, Mars. Let's check the roster. Alright, so we're going to reorganize. So Nye and Rolf have to come with. And then there's Mars. Mars is a very, very simple fellow. So, if we go to state, you will see that Mars here has no TP. He has no tech points. Absolutely none. He cannot use any techs at all. Whatsoever. He also comes at level 1 despite being professional. Also, Nye is level 2, leveled up off camera. But Mars is also very useful as a character like that because of the way hospitals work. Hospitals work by charging you. Remember to stay hydrated. Hospitals work by charging you based on how many party members you have that need either HP or TP healed. Meaning that if you can keep Mars at max HP using nice techniques, you can lower down your hospital costs. I'm going to demonstrate that right here by going to the hospital down here. Currently, both Rolf and Nye need healing. So if we go over to the hospital, if we go over here, it'll cost 16 Miss Ada to care for you. But then we say no! And we go over here, we go into our techs, and we have Nye, use rest on Rolf. Now only 9 needs healing. So if we go over here, we go into healing. It'll cost 8 Miss Ada. Magic. Alright. Easy enough. No one needs to be cured. So that's generally what you want to do to try to keep hospital costs down. Alright, so there's that. Alright. And from there, we're going to keep going for a few more minutes. Actually, I'm going to end the episode here, do a bit of grinding, and when we start the next episode, we'll start off for the Biomonsters lab.